This video explains block level and inline elements in HTML. You can learn the differences between block level elements and inline elements while looking at them in Visual Studio Code. HTML has two primary categories of elements that determine how they are displayed on the screen: block level elements and inline elements. These elements play an important role in page layout and directly affect how they are positioned. Here, we will explain in detail the characteristics and usage of each element. Let's look at examples of typical block level elements. Block level elements typically occupy the entire width of the page and appear on a separate line from other elements. These elements can contain other block level or inline elements inside them and define the larger structure of a document. The elements begin on a new line and expand to occupy as much width as possible, usually the entire width of the parent element. They are separated from other block elements vertically, with margins applied between them. They can contain other block or inline elements within them. Here, the following block level elements are utilized. The div tag is commonly used to build layouts. The p tag is used to define a paragraph. H1 to H6 are elements used to define headings. H1 is the largest heading, and H6 is the smallest. The UL tag creates an unordered list. The OL tag creates an ordered list. The section tag defines a section within a document. Let's look at examples of typical inline elements. Inline elements are placed on the same line as other elements and usually only take up as much width as their content. These elements are treated as part of the text and, unlike block-level elements, do not occupy the entire line. Elements appear on the same line and are placed side by side with other inline elements. The width is determined by the content of the element, text or images. They can be included inside block-level elements, but not vice versa. Here, the following inline elements are utilized. The span tag is used to emphasize a part of the text with a specific style. The A tag defines a hyperlink. The IMG tag is an element used to embed images. Strong highlights important text, usually displayed in bold. EM indicates emphasized text, usually displayed in italics. There are the following differences between block-level elements and inline elements. Display method. Block-level elements are displayed on a new line and take up the full width of the page, while inline elements are displayed on the same line with other elements and their width is determined by their content. Handling of internal elements. Block-level elements can contain other block-level elements as well as inline elements, but inline elements cannot contain block-level elements. Layout role. Block-level elements are mainly used to create the layout structure of a page, while inline elements define small elements like text and links. Additionally, there are key points to consider when distinguishing between block-level and inline elements. Creating layouts. Use block-level elements such as div, section, article to define large sections and content blocks. Text decoration and links. Use inline elements like span, a, strong, em to decorate parts of text or add links. Let's also look at examples of mixing block-level and inline elements. Block-level elements such as main, header, and section are used, and they are typically rendered on a new line, occupying the entire width of their parent element. Inline elements such as a, strong, span, and img are used, and they are placed within the line without occupying the full width within block-level elements. Including inline elements within block-level elements is a common pattern. For example, it's common to include links, a, or emphasis, strong, within a paragraph, p. However, since you cannot include block-level elements within inline elements, it's important to use them appropriately. Block-level elements and inline elements are two basic types of HTML elements, each with its own role. Block-level elements form the foundation of page layout, while inline elements are used to decorate and manipulate fine content within them. Understanding and properly utilizing these two types of elements enables efficient HTML coding. The source code for this video can be downloaded from the official website. If you like, please visit the URL in the description to aid your learning. Next time, we will explain tags related to text. Thank you for watching. If you want to enjoy more content, please subscribe to the channel.